Howdy guys, we are back, loaded up, got trailer hooked on and headed southwest to Hill City, Kansas today to grab, well, I bought 2 tractors down here. We're getting one today. They're big enough. It's a single haul. I got the bigger trailer on anyway because they're not small tractors. Both of them are dualed up in shade of pumpkin orange. So there's your hint for today. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We still have some harvest left to go, but with snow and everything like that, it's like, I don't know, 35 degrees out right now, 36, and so things are thawing out, but we didn't have that much snow. I mean, yeah, we didn't have that much snow, but the roads are really sloppy and muddy, and our combines, our trucks are unfortunately down a dirt road that is quite sloppy and slick, so we're just gonna have to wait for that to dry out. Or I think tonight it's supposed to be like 14 degrees, so hopefully while it's froze up we can move those trucks and then maybe pick corn tomorrow. Still have a little bit of Milo left, but that'll have to wait as well. But that's the gist of what is going on. But we got about an hour drive south to get these 2 Allis Chalmers orange tractors, and then we're gonna, I think they've run in the last 2 or 3 years, but it's been a little bit since they have either one ran, so might take a little bit to get them going. I got new Group 31 batteries to throw in them, so hopefully not too wild, but that's what we're doing. So with that, hammer down, and we will see you when we get there. All right, here's what we're here for. First tractor in, 7060 Allis, coming out of state here. A lot of other machinery here too, but I bought this guy so far. Might come back and buy a couple other things here as my mood changes. Yeah, just a 7060 Allis, weights on the front, 18,438 duals on the back. Notice it's got dual fuel tanks right off the hop here. It's your typical sun-baked Western Kansas tractor. 3 remotes, 1000 PTO. Inside tires are quite good. Duals are band duals that are pretty poor looking. Yeah, not much to look at here on the back side of this thing. I don't know, we'll check out engine oil here. They've been sitting for a couple years, at least a year I think. Old guy that had them passed away. Friend of mine got a hold of me on this, and we worked out a deal here. Newer AC pump I see there, so there's a chance that might actually even work. Good on engine oil. Don't see any coolant right away, but there is moisture looking down in there, so I don't think we're necessarily dry. We should be able to load it up pretty easily. I robbed the batteries off when I was here paying the lady earlier in the week. Supposed to get any tools out of here for the owner. We already robbed that guy off. Let's check and see what we got for oil. Yeah, we're good on. We're within the range on the hydraulic oil. That is good. Yeah, so this hour meter down here reads 1756. So I'm assuming the original hour meter died. This one says 6132. So I would bet this is like an 8,000 hour tractor and it's on its first or second overhaul. Yeah, she gave me the keys for it, so I've got the keys in the pickup. The cab interior isn't much, but that's okay. It is a power director tractor, so got the weird T handle. You turn and then shift, and then high and low range, and then an over under, or like a high low here on the floor, kind of like a dual power Ford. But I don't know, these aren't bad tractors, not everybody's looking for them, but this one's pretty straight, good enough appearing, and solid. So I think we're going to start with this tractor first, make sure it runs. I don't think this is the tractor I'm going to take home today, but we are going to start it, make sure it starts, moves, runs, operates. That way I can just come back anytime, grab it, drive it on a trailer. But it's got a rinky sticker up here, or magnet. I used to work for Ranky out of college. And there's a Ranky dealer here in this town locally, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, not a bad tractor. These cabs, they look tiny, but they're not. I don't mind them. I've driven worse. This is actually the second 7060 Allis I owned. I had one 2 or 3 years ago. I bought it, a disc, and a bunch of other farm machinery, and sold pretty much all that stuff pretty quick. I think I have a drill out of that bunch of stuff still, but that's neither here nor there. I think I sold that 7060 back then, which it had been sitting for 5-10 years. I think I sold it for like $6 at the time. So hopefully I can get 6 to 7 grand out of this guy. And but we got one more Allis tractor here to go look at. Real similar. This is a black belly 7060. Other one is a maroon belly 7000 series. It's actually a 7000. So I don't know. We're gonna get we'll walk over to the other tractor and take a look at it. Here is the other one, 7000. Again, a power director transmission on this. 18438 tires, duals, clamp-on duals, weights on the front. This one has a lot more paint on it than the other. Don't know why, because they've both been around here for quite a while, from what I was told. Yeah. She's taken any tools I can find with her, which is totally okay. So we'll have to check. Yeah, we'll empty any tools and stuff out of there with her. I'll probably keep the pins and stuff. Yeah, we'll have to unhook the disc off this thing. 2 remotes, 540 PTO, but I think it could probably also be 1000 if I remember correctly. Scott oil. Yeah, 3-point on the back here. Took to a cross disc that I didn't buy. Don't really have a need for it. It's a little far for me to want to drag the tillage equipment here home. Band duals. Take those off when I get home. We're just gonna haul them with them home. Haul them home with duals on for this deal. Yeah. We'll have to mess with these. Make sure they get fired up today. Engine oil right there. Yeah, full. Just a little bit over full. And coolant. It's got some. Good. Forgot starting fluid, which is bad because these are 7000 series Allis's. Oh, it's got an ether can in it. Maybe we'll get lucky. In the cab here, newer seat, that's nice. Got a can of Freon on the floor. I need to empty out any tools here for her that I find for sure. Yeah, I guess this is has a shifter on the floor on these guys. Ooh. Yeah, 4-speed park. Yeah, we were in park. There's a park gear, and there's your reverse and stuff like that. What do we got here? That remote. I don't. Is that might be your high-low shifter, I assume. Oh, that's something. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Traction booster, that's PTO. That looks like the high side, low side. Yeah, I think these are like an 8-speed. I think. I don't know. Somebody else can tell me. 5,000 hours on this guy. Don't see an extra hour meter. A little magnet there. Not much to report in here. Similar cab, but a little different because it's a maroon belly. Yeah, that's pretty much it here. Guess the first thing we do is throw a battery in the one and see if it'll fire up today. It's like 35 degrees out, so should have brought more ether. And yeah, we'll start the 7060, take it for a spin, shut it off, and then come over here and work on this 7000. I think I have a friend that wants this 7000. That's kind of why I'm getting it home first, I think, is the gist. So let's get a battery in and see how they start. Because these have run somewhat recently, I'm not going to get too carried away. Batteries in. I don't see like a primer or anything for me to pump on here to prime this guy up. So I'm just going to set you guys up and fuel kill on these. You have to pull out to run. Allis Chalmers is backwards. But we're going to set you guys up and see if it'll crank and hopefully fire it up today. Injectors, I think. We'll let that electric fuel pump run some more. All right. Try again. Stop. Look for ether. The key to success. That's one down, not too much struggle. Just a little whiff. Not right here, nothing really complain about. Not near as bad as my N6. It's running, sounds healthy. 3-point did go up and down. That dual is entirely flat there. 3-point goes up and down. I haven't really messed with the PTO, don't really care today. Yeah, sounds really good actually. Really healthy. Good looking, good sounding tractor. When I get all of these tight, like that one there is still loose on number 5. Nice thing about these Allis is that side panel comes out and you have access right there. I think throttle linkage might need lube that was hanging up there a little bit. Didn't want to idle down there for a second. But yeah. So these have like a high low range there. The T-handle. The clutch might need adjusted to, or trans brake. That's reverse then. So you got that pedal down there on the floor. There's like a TA or something. I think maybe they call it a power booster. I don't know. I don't speak that fluent of Allis Chalmers. Put it back in second. Shift gears. Sounds good to me. That's one down. Pretty pleased overall. go fire up the other one now, I guess. Or try to. Oh, please stop rolling. Clutch definitely needs adjusting. Does not like to come out of gear. And really didn't want to stop too good there. But that's minor. Just want to back up barely, so I'm in my old holes here. Put that back in park. And if I'm missing something here on the starting, if there's like a safety lockout I don't know about, please let me know, because I don't know anything. I think I had this problem on my last 7060. But yeah, you push in to stop an Allis backwards of anything IH, John Deere, Massey I've ever ran. But who's surprised it's an Allis? Let's go start up a 7000. All right, on the 7000 now. I already threw a battery in it. I gave the messy plunger here 25 pumps just for funsies, see what it did. And now I guess crawl up in the cab and crank it, and hopefully we come to life better than the 7060. Not that that was bad, just could be better. Try again. Guess we're gonna crack injector lines on this one too. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like every grain elevator ever that has a 7000 series Allis never has those side panels on it. Makes sense though, right? Not quite as easy to get at the injector lines on this thing. It's like I'm not the first person here to do this. So, because these aren't that tight at all. No fuel yet. I think I'm going to hook my pickup jumper cables up to it too. I did get the knob pulled, so unless this one's backwards just by some dumb coincidence. Let's hook up jumper cable. about loading, I guess. We're gonna find out how the hydraulic works, right? All right, so reverse, flow maybe? I've got steering. Is there a park brake on this thing anywhere? Yeah, it's a park gear. On the run. It's a little hot. We're moving. Tires of the disc are aired up, so that is good. Gonna back up the ways here. Well, they both run. Honestly, I bet that thing's gonna need an injector pump the way it's fluttering around and not wanting to stay at a constant idle, which means bad governor ring. But seems to run good. The 3-speed. I finally remembered it's four gears with 4 ranges with 3 power shift speeds. But all those seem to work and act and function nicely. Remotes went up and down and unfolded the disc. So yeah, pretty good overall. 7060 seems to run really good, honestly. I wish the 7000 ran that good, but that's just how it is. Overall, pretty pleased. But yeah, we're gonna load the 7000 up and come back for the 7060 some other day or some morning or something. When it is wet or cold or whatever, I have a minute, maybe Sunday or I don't know, but yeah, seems to be functional tractor overall, minus injector pump problems on this one, which yeah, that is what it is. That's old tractors for you. But let's load. We're loaded, got 4 chains on it. That's pretty much it. Had this one for the house, I guess. Come back for the 7060 some other time. I doubt I document that, but let's get this one home. Well, I made it home safely with the 7000. Nothing interesting to report there. Drove it around here around the lot a little bit more. Injector pump still acting up. It does run, but it wants to jump all over the place, idle up funny, idle down funny. I think maybe partially the foot throttle in the cab's hanging up a little bit too, but I unhooked the linkage from the injector pump and it's still acting up. But it is sitting here idling, running really nice. I didn't realize, if you guys didn't, what the hell, I forgot to grab the cover for the air filter housing, so I have to grab that when I go back for the 7060. But it's sitting here idling. I mean, it's hazing a little, but I mean, it's sitting here idling, sounds good. Nothing to report. I think most of the lights in the cab are working as far as morning lights. Part of the lights on the cab are working, at least the bottom lights, and these rear ones here are working. Duals look pretty junky overall. Inners seem okay. It lasts the guy quite a while. I haven't kicked the PTO in yet, but I do know the 3-point goes up and down and the remotes work. So what more can you ask on that deal? Yeah, just not a bad tractor. Not like it's banging and clanging here and knocking. All that sounds pretty good. Nice seat overall. The 3-speed power shift seems to be working okay. This lever over here. Yeah, this should, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to have 3 remotes and only has 2. Remote cylinder, lift cylinder. I have no idea on the 3-point. I would say the PTO works by that sound. You can hear it like a clutch engagement or something. I don't know what else to report here. Blower motor kicks in. I mean, knobs turn here. No idea what that does. I don't know. Radio's working, maybe. Questionable. Got a CB or something going on over here. Business band, I don't know. Not a bad tractor overall. Just wish the injector pump, yeah, see, this wants to run off here on me. I don't know. I would say it's gonna need an injector pump rebuild the way it acts, but we can take it for a spin here. We'll shove it into third. That's third. We'll tip the steering column down. One, that's the second range. Third. I mean, yeah, water temp's coming up. Fuel gauge is working. Tack seems to work. I don't know. Seems like an okay tractor, but obviously not perfect. Hopefully we get our money back on this one. The 7060 I think I'll be okay on, but this guy is gonna need a little love. I don't know if it's worth me spending money on an injector pump for it. I'll talk to the buddy that was kind of interested in it. If it's something he can make work, great, because yeah, he can put an injector pump in it if he wants to, but otherwise pretty good old Allis. I'll have to run back down and get the 7060 sometime here soon, but I think that's going to be it here, guys. I still have some hats for sale on the website, plenty of toys for sale ahead of Christmas. So if you see anything there, grab hold of them. But I think that's going to be it here. You guys take care, go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.